Hello and welcome to the next video, and here we are going to talk about Maya project folders. And so to make it a little bit easier to understand, what we're going to do is we're going to create one. So I'm going to go to File, Project Window, and I'm going to click on New here. We can actually ignore everything below, and I'm going to save this. I'm going to click on this little folder button in order to tell Maya where I want to store this project folder. So I'm going to put this on the desktop. And instead of new project, I'm going to call this modeling basics. What you're going to notice is Maya hates spaces. So if you ever put a space anywhere, Maya's going to automatically change that at some point to an underscore for the most part. I just like to use upper camel case, where as every new word has the capitalized letter, makes it easier to read. So I'm going to hit accept now that I have the name and the location set. Again, we can ignore all of this. And if I minimize that, we now have this folder called Modeling Basics. And if I double click on it, we have this project folder here. So this is a way for us to have all of our files organized that is going to be a part of this project. And by default, the folders we're going to care about are scenes, images, and source images. Scenes is we're going to save our actual Maya files themselves, not the project folder, but the files. Images, this is where we're going to find image renders or images that Maya creates to give to us. And the source images folder is going to be the location where we are going to give image files to Maya. So source images, image files that we give to Maya, the images folder, image files that Maya gives to us, and then scenes of the actual Maya files themselves. We can actually ignore pretty much the other ones for when it comes to modeling with what we're going to be dealing with. So here we can actually go to File and Set Project in case it is not set, and we can just click on the actual folder. We don't have to double click inside. Just select it and hit set. And what this lets us do is it lets us tell Maya, hey, this is the project folder, this is what we care about and focus on, so that when you go to File and Save Scene As, we're automatically inside that project folder and the scenes folder within it. And we're going to save this as a Maya ASCII. I'm going to have a bonus video afterwards for those that might be a little more interested to understanding what the difference between Maya ASCII and Maya binary. And I'm just going to call this Modeling Basics version 0. And I'm going to add an underscore just so it's a little bit more clear of what this is. Or you know what? I'm just going to call this version 0 underscore and setting up Maya. And save as. And we can see right down here it says result. It's saved our file inside that folder. And if I go inside of the scenes folder, I can now see version 00 setting up maya.ma file right there. And we are now good to go. So that is saving and setting our project. Now, if we wanted to open, we can always start off by going to File, Project Window, File, Set Project, selecting our project folder if we're opening a different one, let's say, and then going to File and Open Scene. It's going to automatically toss us into the Scenes folder, and then we can select the file to open it up. Or we could open up Maya, let Maya do its thing, and in the newer versions of Maya, we actually have some options of pre-saved or areas where Maya knows where some project folders are. And so in this case, Modeling Basics, and if I go to Open right here, it'll automatically go into that Scenes folder, and I can go inside there, just so you can see that it'll actually point to a different area. I've changed it to the default, so Maya Projects Default Scenes. So if you accidentally forget to set your project, on Windows, it'll automatically go to Documents, Maya, projects and default. That is the default project folder. So in this case, I want it to be modeling basics, open, and I can just double click that MA file, and here we are. This is the most ideal way to open up project folders because it'll also reattach image files. Try to avoid going into opening up the project folder, open up your scenes, and double clicking here. Because even though Maya is going to open up the file no problem in like these early stages, later on Maya still does not know what the project folder is, and it doesn't know how to reconnect elements that are necessary. So it's actually better for you to open up Maya blank, just the software itself, point the project folder, and open up that way. Now, for those of you who might be working with an older version of Maya that you are not given this welcome screen, I'm just going to click on New here. And if I go to the project window right now, not project window, set project, it's going to send me, usually points to the default, but here just go to set your project and then file and open. And there we are. So that is the Maya project folder as a whole in basics. So on the next video, I'm going to talk about Maya ASCII versus Maya binary. This is going to be a bonus one. The next full in the simplified lesson series, it's going to be Maya shelves. So I'll see you in either of those videos.